My injury pretty much started senior year of high school. We thought it was tendonitis in my right elbow. Took off most of my high school year, and I took off the whole summer when I arrived at Clemson. Then around August, I started back throwing, and I went through my first flag round here at Clemson. And I went back in the training room to our trainer, Travis Johnson, and I said, hey man, my arm's really bothering me again. It's the same sharp pain in the elbow, and he just sat me down and looked at me and said, well, the next step for us is to have Tommy John. And when this news got brought to me, I just shut down. I shut off. I didn't know really what to do.
You could see it bothered him because he wanted to come in, he wanted to play, but he stuck to his friends, relied on them to keep his head up, and persevered through it.
After a while, I just told myself, hey, I can't have this mentality. I wanted to get better than what I was. I knew I needed some changing things up mechanically wise. I knew I wasn't where I needed to be strength wise, and I would just wake up every day and just remind myself of that and just go in and do what I needed to do.
I would say about 3/4 of the way through his rehab throwing, you could see what Carter was going to be, and it was going to be something special. You could see the light bulb going off. When I saw it in person, when I was back off the road one day, the ball came out really well, and I'm like, this dude's gonna throw really hard.
I remember his first bullpen on the mound again last year. He had the biggest smile on his face, and obviously he got to pitch a ton last season, even though the season got cut short, and had a really good year. And then we're looking forward to him having a really big role this year.
You know, it was a long, strenuous process, and honestly, I'm very thankful it happened in my life because I wouldn't be where I am today without it. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for me after going through Tommy John is when I accomplish something or when I achieve something, I just look at myself and say, okay, yeah, that's great, but we're not finished. This is just a small, thumbs up in the middle of the road. We still have our big goal in mind, and let's get there.